Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What's happening? It's Anthony from the Daily Truth, the truth in 5 minutes or less. I am a few minutes late. I was getting something prepared to just make sure it's ready to share for today's Daily Truth. And what I'm sharing on today's Daily Truth is the importance of communication. As many of you guys know, I've been a speaker for a very long time, about 20 years. I've done a wide range of different stages and also done hundreds and hundreds of podcasts and interviews and shows and different stuff like that. And I was realizing that maybe this is something that I can actually help people with because of what I've learned in my own life. So please like this video, share this video, do all the things with this video. You've now seen me on, this is about day almost 100 at this point, weekday day of 100 of putting out these daily truths. And as I evolve and as these messages continue to hopefully inspire, motivate, do all the things that I hope that it does for you, I've started to think about how I can actually get into the psyche and the lives of the people that are watching and commenting. And please, I see comments coming in. Put the comments where you're watching from, all the different things. And yes, I know Dawn's watching, and I'm surprised I was 3 minutes late. I'm surprised I didn't get a message saying, "Are you feeling okay? Are you healthy?" Because I've always pretty spot on this 8 a.m. thing. So today's daily truth is regarding the power that we have with our voice and what I learned at a very young age. And I'm going to be doing webinars on Wednesday nights called, we actually have a great name for it, calling it Speaking with Intention, the Key to Unlocking a Changed Life. And what I realized at a very young age, and this is kind of like all of a sudden it was an epiphany a few weeks ago based on a mastermind group that I'm in. And I'm like, why am I not helping and teaching people speaking more? I hope that every day I'm inspiring you, and hopefully these messages, whether it's biblical, Christianity, or motivation, I hope they're helping. But something that I would definitely consider myself an expert on is speaking and the power of using one's voice. And a lot of you know that I speak politically. A lot of you know that I also do have motivational sides, clearly, with these videos. But ultimately, I realized the power of the voice and sharing that power of communication. And there's a story that I'll probably go more into detail on my Wednesday night webinars. But the moment that I realized, and this is all kind of even looking at the Cat Williams interview, where not the one that everybody watched with Shannon Sharp, but the Joe Rogan one, where he talked about how blessed is it that I'm able to speak for a living. Like, that's what I do. And he's like, as kids, we talk, and we don't realize that there is going to be some of us that are, as professionals, able to speak for a living. Well, on top of that, for me, although I get paid to speak, I realized that the ability to communicate, how to better communicate, is also another gift. I remember something, and this came up just a couple weeks ago, and it's like these like scorch marks or epiphanies. Several weeks ago, I remembered a time that I fought with my dad in a movie theater when he was, he was never physically abusive, but he was a verbally abusive kind of guy. Love my dad, passed away 10 years ago. But there was some moments that I think changed our relationship and completely shifted things. And one of which was when he repeatedly was being verbally mean to me about my mom. And I was very close to my mom growing up, and I had enough of it. And I remember, if you've heard me talk about my father, he had multiple sclerosis, so he was handicapped, legally blind, total New Jersey Italian, but he lived in Vegas for a long period of time. And fact is, by the time I was 13 or 14 years old, he couldn't do things on his own. I had to be there for him to do these things to help him, not on a daily basis, but if we went out, he would stay around his house. He was fine. He was self-sufficient. I'd visit once a year, once every, twice a year or so. I'd visit during the summer for several weeks. But I remember he was over and over using this verbiage against my mom over and over, and just saying these nasty words. And finally, at the age of 13 or 14, as a kid that was very good kid, did not swear in front of parents. I didn't do anything wrong. I finally let off an expletive-laced tirade to my father in a movie theater, where I stood my ground. I talked like an adult. Granted, there was some swear words in there, and I simply said some things that it was a threat, but it was well articulated. and I will go into full detail on the webinar. I'll give the whole story. But ultimately, at the end of that day, I realized how powerful your words can be. And I've used that later in life. And I didn't realize how important it was to maybe share the ability for me to do that, for the ability for other people to do that. No, you don't have to be a master orator or somebody that speaks for a living, but there's a whole wide range of communication. If you want to be on the stage, I actually can help with that. But if you actually just want to get better at speaking and a higher level of confidence, that's what it's all about. So that's today's daily truth. It was very quick, or not very quick. Actually, I'm a little bit over, but a very quick synopsis. I'm going to start doing a lot on communication. I'm still going to keep making sure I have my motivational Christian messages, all these different things. I had great church service yesterday as well. So we'll talk maybe about that tomorrow. But if you would like to join me for the webinar, and I'll put this in the comments as well. If you'd like to join me for the webinar, it's very easy. It's doubledownspeaking.com. You fill out some information and we'll see you on Wednesday. Doubledownspeaking.com. This is for people that want to be speakers. This is for people that want to get better at communication in business. This is for people that want to get better in interpersonal communication, relationships, all those different things. Communication is the key to unlocking all of it. So just go to doubledownspeaking.com, doubledownspeaking.com, and I will hopefully see you guys there on Wednesday night. Only 20 spots available each time I do it. So take it easy. God bless. Remember, the truth will set you free. And please, for the love of Pete, do not surrender your pets. Don't be a garbage human. Take it easy, guys. God bless.